Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Patrick, and in this lesson I'm going to go over just the really basic parts of the guitar. Go over the names of the strings, what these little bars are, and we'll do a few chords in the end. So, if you're ready, we'll get started. So we'll start with this thick one right here on the top. It's your low E string. Move down to the next one, A. It's your A string. Next one, D is in dog. Next one is everybody's favorite, it's G string. Next is the B. And the very last one, the thinnest one, is your high E string. So you got two E strings, a low one and a high one. As you get going playing guitar more and more, you'll eventually start reading tabs. And the strings are going to be numbered 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Simple enough. Also, what helps when you're learning anything, if it's you're watching a video or you're reading tabs, are these bars? They're called frets. So when we go over chords, I'll be saying what finger on what fret, so just know that that's these bars right here. So there you go, those are the strings. Go over 3 basic chords. The first one that you're always going to learn, no matter what, if it's a regular private lesson or if you're just starting online, it's going to be your G chord. So what you're going to do, take your first finger, you'll play the 2nd fret of the A string. Make this a little bit louder. There you go. Now, you're going to take your 2nd finger and play the 3rd fret of the low E string. Next, you're going to take your 3rd finger, your ring finger, and you'll play the 3rd fret of the high E string. And you just strum all the notes. You'll notice how my fingers are curved. That's how you get that nice sound. If you just lay them flat, you're muting all the strings. So when you're just starting, just pretend you got a golf ball or something inside your hand. It'll get you that nice arc in your fingers. Another thing to keep in mind is when you're playing, put your finger not on the frets, because you get that muted sound. Put it as close to the frets as you can without actually being on the fret. So that's the G chord. Next one we'll go over is the C chord. What you're going to want to do, just so you can see, take your first finger to the 1st fret of the B string. 2nd finger, you'll play the 2nd fret of the D string. Then your 3rd finger, play the 3rd fret of the A string. And there's your C chord. And depending on what song you're playing, you'll either play starting from the A and down, or you'll just play all of them. It's got a little bit of a different sound, but it's not too bad. So, G, C. practice those for a little bit. The next chord that we're going to do is the D chord. Now, what you're going to do for this one is take your first finger, put it on the second fret of the G string, second finger on the second fret of the high E, third finger on the third fret of the B, and you're going to play from the D string down. Just like that, nice and simple. So those are the three beginner chords. Remember we went over the names of the strings. Went over the frets. There you go, that's your basic guitar lesson. I hope it helps, and good practicing.